How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here.
Same here. So, I want to start with tell me a little bit about your company.
So what we do at Spark.Live is something very, very unique in the Indian ecosystem. So what we are trying to do is that we are like an online marketplace for professional services. So these services can be given by creators, micro entrepreneurs, across the length and breadth of the country. So what you see on other platforms, say whether it's on Instagram, whether it's TikTok, mostly the creators would come from tier one, right? In our case, the creators or anyone who is offering a service, the service could be given by someone who is a dietitian, who is a yoga teacher, could be given by someone who's offering a physics tuition, a digital marketing class. It could also be something as niche as gardening. So anything that someone actually knows, something which is their skill or something which is their passion. What they try and do is that when they come here, they monetize that. So we are like a marketplace which are connecting the users. So users can be people who want to develop their skills. For example, say as I said, if there are women in Tamil Nadu who want to learn a new skill, which is like a tailoring or stitching, want to make money online, so they will come to one of our teachers and learn it, and then they can themselves become a teacher on our platform. So that is the way it works. And it's also it's not whatever we offer, it is of some use to someone. It is not just endless browsing on net for entertainment or for it's not browsing for the sake of browsing. It's browsing because you are getting something of value from it. And a lot of the sessions that we do are free. So we believe that some part of education should be free, some part of learning should be free. So
How do you promote even offline behavior and try to create that balance? Because everybody is spending a lot of time online, and yes, they're learning all these skills online. So, how do you promote the offline behavior too?
So see, the main reason why people come to our platform, which is an online platform, for actually benefits that they will reap offline. Say, for example, a woman who wants to run a tailoring or say a small shop somewhere in the interior of heartland of India, she will learn this skill online, but she's going to actually implement it offline. So say, for example, if you are going to learn business communication skills, how to speak English, a lot of people in India, they know a lot of skills, but they don't know how to communicate in English, right? And that is very essential when you actually apply for a job. So they will actually learn it here and apply it offline. Or say any of the health related things or fitness related or music, it's everything they actually do offline. So it online is just an enabler. It's not the medium for everything happening. So but I think that what online has done for me, online is this place of possibilities. And what I feel is that the internet can be used in the way that you want it to. Right. So today it's up to me that what is it that I want to do with the net? Is it that it's up to me whether I want to go to Wikipedia, whether I want to, it's totally up to me, right? So, and I think that what has happened is that the first generation of users like us who have come online, like it's for the last maybe 10, 20 years that we have had access to the internet. So we now know better how to use the internet. But I think for the next 500 million that is coming online from tier 2, tier 3, for them, the internet has become the source for, I think primarily because of the app ecosystem in India and abroad, it's become a place for this entertainment, that people just come here to have fun. But when you shift away from that conversation and you think of all the other things that they can do online, how do you make that happen? And I think that, there are some behavior online which is addictive. Say whether it's like any kind of getting social media recognition, likes, hits, follows, all of them, in a way it is addictive for the brain. But something that you learn and something that you apply in offline is not really addictive in that way, right? You do a course, you learn it, then you go away, and then you actually apply it elsewhere. So I feel that we are not moving away from offline behavior in any way. It is if you have to have a good health or lifestyle. Say for example, it is shocking, the number of health related problems that people have. Say cancer is caused by a wrong diet, diabetes obviously, and a bunch of other illnesses. So if you can consult someone, especially in your own mother tongue, right? say in Bengal, for example, health is really big. So if you just consult someone for 200 rupees, for 100, for 300 rupees, but if you had to go and consult a nutritionist or go to a doctor, it would cost you triple that amount of money, right? And but you're getting an entire diet plan which comes to you via the app itself. It's very, very convenient. So, but obviously, and health is a very, very offline thing, right? So I think that we are using the internet and we are trying to find ways to use the internet in a productive manner.
Oh, wow.
That's what I feel.
That's great. So basically, this is actually eradicating the addictive behavior that most people have and the way they're consuming information online, which is great.
Yes, and the other thing that we are doing, why we are live, is that one of the reasons why I think behavior becomes addictive online is, say you go to YouTube, you watch one video, you watch the next video, then you watch. It's this symptom of watching, right? Which is a passive way of actually absorbing information, vis-a-vis the way we learned in classrooms, where we would actually reply to the teacher, answer back, ask questions. So that is what we are trying to do, make it always, so all our classes are always live and interactive. So the students can ask questions and participate, which actually discourages any kind of addictive behavior, because you're not staring at someone, you're not passive, you're actively participating, and your individual problem is going to be resolved. If you have a question, it's going to be answered during the class itself. It's not recorded. So I think that transition of learning from one state to the other, one language to the other, a lot of our clients are also from abroad. So for them, it's a different experience also altogether. So I think that the internet is enabling this kind of, connection, which is more positive.
That's great. And now this comes to how do you get this balance for even your employees?
Um, See, I'll tell you that 50% of the employees in Spark.Live are currently women, and a bunch of them are also mothers to very young children. So we offer them, obviously, we offer them flexi timings. That is one of the things. Then I know that consciously we have tried to organize, fun seminars and webinars that some of these guys can come and do and host. Like they interview experts, they host fun events so that they feel that it is like, it's not just because we are all working from home during COVID, right? It's a very difficult way where we can't meet our team members anymore like the way we used to. But I try and make it as offline, because I'm a very offline person. So when I'm traveling to Calcutta, I'm meeting the team in Calcutta. When I'm traveling to Delhi, I'm meeting the team in Delhi offline. So we try to work offline as much as possible. And yeah, that's the best we can do, I think, under the circumstances.
That makes sense. And this comes to how do you get that balance as well? Like you said, you're an offline person. So what are those daily things that you feel that you do to create that balance in your life as well?
See, I'm an offline person in the sense that I like meeting friends offline. I I'm very bad with talking on Zoom with my family, for example. But on the those are things I'm not comfortable with. But on the other hand, I also know that online has enabled me to access worlds which I would not have been able to do offline. For example, the internet has offered us vast opportunities, which whether I have done courses on Coursera, I have talked to people across the globe. I have got a window into the world which offline wouldn't have offered me. But there are ways that I keep balance. One is that I have edited and published books for over a decade in my, before I joined Spark.Live. So I read books. So I think that's one of the best ways to engage with a universe which is very, very different from online. You get to read stories which are different. Your brain functions in a very different way. So I think reading books is a great way. Then of course, going out for walks, doing things where you consciously move away from your, laptop and your tablet, and you're doing other things, whether it's, exercising. Like yesterday, I was learning how to bicycle across Bangalore. So there are different things that one consciously does to stay away from online. But I think that when you come online, and if you're spending fewer hours, then your engagement with online is also like, it's a better quality engagement than if you're just sitting online and you're just randomly browsing through things. I think browsing is the biggest curse that we have currently.
I agree. I agree completely.
Because at the end of the day, I think we have to understand, we have to be the masters of our own brain and how our brain functions, right? If we give it, if we allow it to behave in an addictive fashion, whether it's internet, whether it's smoking, whether whatever it is, any kind of addictive behavior, we should know where, how much we are enjoying and where it is moving beyond the realm of enjoyment and moving into addiction. I think if we know that, we should be able to do better. But what I think what Spark.Live as a platform is doing is consciously trying to move in that direction, you know, consciously trying to give users a way where they do not behave in that fashion, where they come online for something useful and for something meaningful.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you so much.